Quick mic test, 1, 2. Alright, hi everyone. Welcome to Link Cable's live stream of Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Hi, my name is Alex. I'll be playing this game for the first time ever. So this is going to be a brand new experience for me. I've never played Kingdoms of Amalur before, but it's come highly recommended. And with the news that a remaster, remake, or something is coming in the next few months, I thought it would be a good idea to finally give this game a go. So if you guys tuned in for our 6-second live stream last week, I was trying to get this game all set up to go on my PS3. I'm a bit of a noob to this. I didn't realize that the PS3 and Elgato streaming and all that doesn't really work right out of the box. So I had to get my Xbox 360 out of the closet, get it all set up. And then a big shout out to my friend Jeanette for lending me her copy of the game. So yeah, we're going to dive in. So this is, like I said, this is a brand new experience for me. I have no idea what this is about. I assume I'm going to be in a place called Amalur. There's kingdoms and something needs to be reckoning. So obviously I think I know a little bit more about that than that. It's from what I understand, it's an action RPG with MMO elements. Fantasy settings, but that's it. That's really all that is to it. I never played this game before. This is going to be a brand new experience. So we're going to dive in here. And I don't have a profile for my Xbox. I really did just take it out of the closet. It had been years since it's been there. So we're just going to use the generic. Sorry, you guys got to check this out here. There we go. Probably should have done the setup before, but looks like it's pretty good. So, alright. So let's just jump into a new game. Normal. I really like the art that they're showing through in these loading screens, I gotta say. Like, it is giving me a bit of a World of Warcraft vibe. Like when you're heading into a dungeon or an instance, I just get that vibe here. So, yeah, let's see what it's all about.
From the beginning, we were wrong, and only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken? A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and immutable Fae folk. But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen, terrible and deadly. Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha Deon, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathan. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of Men and Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
If you hear my cat, guys, she's hanging out too. Some Mavericks here with us. guess I'm already like even like opening cutscene. Like the visuals are pretty good. I mean, this is it's a late
What do you
era
think this one is then?
PS3
Alpha?
360
Banana?
game. So
Could even
It's
be
not
a
bad.
Jotun.
Always a surprise, eh, Garang?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other.
all right, so character creation. I usually spend a lot of time doing this, so I'll try to be a bit more expedient for you guys. But so choices here are the Almain are a warlike and religious nation of storied origin. Many Almain come to the Feyland seeking freedom while honoring the traditions of their homeland, and they got bonuses to blacksmithing, alchemy, and persuasion. Okay. The Varani, hardened by the high seas, the Varani are just as frequently pirates and mercenaries as they are shrewd merchants. They favor swords and daggers, as seaworthy weapons. So they're pirate rogue-likes. We got mercantile, lockpicking, and detect hidden. Not gonna, that's not really how I play these games, so I'm probably not going to lean there. I don't even know how to pronounce that. The Yosalfar? I don't know. I'm gonna wait to hear it. I can't pronounce this, are a proud and ancient people from the frozen lands of the north. Them judge themselves fit to define right from wrong under wind, sun, and sky, and meet an even-handed justice, dispelling alchemy and sagecraft. Lastly, we've got the Dekalfar, are renowned as sophisticated students of magic and diplomacy. While they do not shy from conflict, they prefer to resolve disputes subtly and with grace, or efficiently in silence. Stealth, persuasion, and sagecraft. It looks like there are male and female avatars. So I've never played this game before. It does seem like there's two with stealth as well. I guess these guys don't really have stealth, but I always assume like lockpicking is a stealthy skill. I have no idea. I think I'll go with the Almain, just because my name is Alex and their name starts with AL, and hey, that's close enough. Oh, there's more. All right, so I guess I gotta pick a deity here. Vraikor, god of fire and patron of the forge. Ethene, goddess of wisdom and art. Théoden, god of war, battle, and tactics. Kind of like that. That sounds pretty dope. Mitharu, the god of order. So here's interesting is that they give the health bonuses, which I'm always like, oh, health bonuses are good to have early on in RPGs. So that's interesting. Oh, is it Nadon's or Yindon's got an even better health bonus, but only a health bonus, and none. Beholden to no god, your self-sufficiency yields its own reward. That's interesting. Oh, you can pick. Okay, I kind of like this idea of I'm my own man and I'll do what I want. You don't have to I listen to no fire, wisdom, war, order, justice deities. That's interesting enough. I'll do that. Faces, I like the 1920s boxer look. I don't want. I have no idea. Usually this is an agonizing decision, and I'll be at this for like a million years. I am gonna go with Mustache Man. Oh, I could obviously change it here. So, I'm a very light-skinned person. Can't tell too much about the eye color, but that doesn't even look like it changes anything. Neither does that. Stubble intensity. I like that. Alright. Okay, you got your piercings. Alright, I'm going with no piercings because I don't have face tattoos. Pretty intense. Oh, that kind of looks pretty cool. I like that. I am doing this like like so fast for my own like personal liking. Like usually I'll be at this for like ever. That's pretty cool. I kind of look reminds me a bit of like Mike Tyson's tattoo. That's a tattoo? Looks like just that one. It's little, it's subtle, but if someone got in my way, they'd know what I'm about. Alright, we'll go there. And intensity. There. It's good. I think we're good. Alright, X. Let's confirm. Oh, I'm the guy!
And not in bad shape. Almain by the look of him. You know how you can tell? Turn him over. See if there's a stick in his arse. Alright then. Make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Anything else we need?
Unless you'd like to name him, I think we're done. Put him with the others.
Elrid. Well, that's not what I normally call myself, so I'm gonna go with my typical fantasy name. Now this is a secret of mine, so oops, I don't want it all caps. So please no one steal my name of Zila or Zella. It's very clever, I'm very proud of it.
Well, that's it for you then. Better luck next time.
Oh, down I go. Game over. That was it. Great game. But now he's back. Ugh. There's some nightmare fuel for me. I was gonna say, like, this game, the art style gives me a real World of Warcraft vibe. Maybe it's because there's gnomes and it's a fantasy setting and stuff like that, but I just get a real World of Warcraft vibe from this game. Especially like running around like Alliance cities and stuff like that. This is disgusting. I did not expect this to be the beginning of the game, just waking up in a pile of corpses. But I'm not a corpse, and that's important. Oh, this looks like I'm about to gain control. I've taken the game control stance. New active quest, Out of the Darkness. Yeah, I want a GTFO, that's for sure. Just... The camera controls are naturally inverted. Oh wait, no, I'm just insane. Sorry. Let me be in. So this is, I know, a sticking point for a lot of people, but I am all about the inverted camera. So we're gonna go with an inverted camera. Ah, much better. All right. Oh. All right. Let's get off this little rickety bridge. Find a way out. Yeah, that's the plan. Is this anything? Secrecy is still important in our work. Requiring specialized disposal are unfortunate failures. Interesting. Piling remains have become a concern in the lower caverns, so an incinerator has been added to deal with the wastes. This should make disposal work slightly less horrible. Slightly. Although you should avoid drinking water from downstream of the ash dumps, hardly a fitting rest for the poor things, but if it's any consolation, they weren't their original bodies in the first place. Signed, Femoris Hughes. I'll take that. So it sounds like they have a bit of a problem here with... Oh! Well, bye. Loot the rusty sword out. Take the rusty sword. Press start. Inventory. Weapons. Assuming primary. A rusty longsword. Wow, that is a long sword. It's very rusty though. That earthquake opened the door. Very clear. Very convenient. How do I use my sword? I'm sure I'll find out shortly.
They're all over. Run!
Oh! I'm gonna get smashed.
Scatter, children of dust! Scatter before the might of the Tuatha!
Okay, this is really giving me... Like, it doesn't feel like it plays like World of Warcraft, but I've definitely gone through dungeons in World of Warcraft with... Oh boy, they're giant plague rat things. It wouldn't be an RPG without giant plague rats. Yeah, press X to attack. Giant rat. Wow. That is an ugly rat. But now it's a dead rat. I am enjoying... Like, this is... First impressions are very, very good.
Stay away!
Okay. Graphics are good. Gameplay seems solid. I wonder if can I break these bounds? I know I only just smacked a couple of rats a couple of times, but there's a real... It was satisfying to...
Help! Anybody!
Oh, someone needs help. It's very satisfying. Like, the rumble was like at the right time, and like there was some weight to the hit. I always like that. I don't like it when the sword combat in games feels like you're hitting people with like tree branches.
You
Rescue the
up there,
gnome.
please help me! Please!
You can jump by pressing
Come out,
A to
little
jump down.
vermin! More mortals.
Ooh, a Tuatha sword. To dodge, move L in the direction you want to go and press B. Alright. Neat. Roll around, Dark Souls style. Ha! I don't know who the Tuatha are yet, but they seem like bad guys harassing these gnomes. It's even got the World of Warcraft like looting. Like, there's stuff to loot. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, he'll say it.
Thank you.
He'll say it better than I will.
If you hadn't come along, wait. I've seen you before. On the slab.
Yeah.
You were dead.
You wouldn't miss
It
this
worked.
mustache.
By the tome, it worked. You're alive.
What happened to me? How do I say that's what I want to say?
Well, you died. I don't know how or even where. But your body was remade in the Well of Souls, and somehow it worked. The well restored your soul to your body, and it worked. We must get you to Professor Hughes right away. He'll have questions for you.
I'll have questions for him. Ooh. Well, that's what I wanted to say.
No
so.
doubt. But we must get to Hughes. He'll be in his study on the ground floor. The Tuatha are coming in through the lower levels. If we hurry, we should be able to beat them to the top. Take these. They'll help keep you safe long enough to get to Hughes. Now, let's get going.
See, minor healing potion.
He'll be in his study on the ground floor of the tower. At least, I hope he's there. And safe. Oh, my. You don't know? Perhaps the process damaged your memory. They are the two
An amnesiac RPG
the enemy
character?
of all
No.
the young races. We've never seen them this far inland. Not even during the invasion. I don't know why they're here. I wish I could tell you more. You showed no signs of life when we removed your new body from the well's waters. We just put it in the furnace room with the others. We would have never done that if we knew.
Oh, good. All right, one more question.
The Well of Souls is just ahead. You'll see. And it works. It restored you to life. There will be plenty of time to explain later. We've got to get going.
All right.
Let me get this door.
I want to see what this guy's got.
Right this way.
Battered armor. All right, let's take that. You have acquired armor. All right, well, let's equip some armor then. Oh, and your character model updates. That's always nice. I gotta say, like, these are my potions, and the note I picked up. I always like it when old boots. Oh yeah, I get to cover my feet. But I always like it when games like will update your model as you go and like pick up items. It's not just like your standard set that you just wear all the time and you're good to go. Ooh, those are nice boots. All right, mustache, let's go. Oh, all right, buddy's following me. I got some. Holy jeez. Seems like there's a lot of death, though. Oh jeez. That didn't seem like a good thing to happen. Let's follow the map. So these guys are trying to blow up this well for reasons as yet unknown. For a game from for a last gen game, almost 2 gens ago now, this game looks great. This is somehow, yeah, I already figured this out. Yeah, 20 gold coins. Oh, there's a bunch of barrels. Oh, look at all that stuff. I saw this, and that's what I want. Torn gloves, gold coins, lockpicks, minor healing potions. Alright, let's take it all. Put on our gloves. They're also nice gloves. Alright, loot the weapon rack. Crude iron kite shield. Alright. That is a big shield. Anything but crude.
Wait. Do you hear something?
What do I... Oh boy. Oh boy. Pull out and hold left trigger to block enemy attacks. Alright. Attack mode. Counter attack. Whoa. Forgot to roll there.
That one had a bow. Get it?
Equip the longbow. Alright, where was the longbow? Ah, over there. You're just picking stuff up here. Alright, you have acquired the longbow. Yep. That's my secondary weapon. Crude birch longbow. How do I use the longbow? It's down this little path. Yeah, let's get these open. I'm assuming there's enemies because the music got dramatic all of a sudden. He saw me.
Go, go.
want to break open all these crates. Just pick up all this gold. I don't think you guys are tuning in to watch me just smash boxes. But I am thoroughly impressed with this game right now. Like, this is a very good first impression. To unleash a powerful range shot, press and hold Y. Pew! So is the bow like an instant kill? Because these guys are taking like quite a few sword shots, but I guess we'll find out. Ooh, a treasure chest. Can I read what the document said? Are too fated to be of value. That means you sell it later. Probably like, it's a going rate for tattered documents, like half a copper. Oh, buddy's got stuff. Rusty leg pants, or leg plates. Well, I'm going to be the soldier of rust, that's for sure. Like the quick look at the my underoos. You have acquired daggers. Daggers are a special kind of weapon preferred by rogues. Try equipping them now. Oh, those are nice. Alright. I guess we're gonna find out how to be a stealthy guy here. There's some glowing. Rusty gauntlets. It's better than my gloves. Melee block. Oh, there's item wear and tear on them. I want to stick with what I got now, but there is wear and tear, so that's good to know. Alright. Press right bumper to enter stealth mode. The eye indicator gradually fills up. Alright. The eye indicator, is that the map? Oh! Above the guy's head. I see. Oh. Ah! Take that. Right in the armor, the weak spot. Dented curious. I am just stocking up on gear right now. Let's stick with what I got, but that's good to... Oh, alright, there's a roll option. Can I get both these guys?
Pathetic creatures. A mistake.
I was gonna say, there's no way his buddy didn't notice that I got him there. Oh, these daggers are fun.
We need to get you to Professor Hughes.
Yes, I've already asked these questions.
Move!
There we go. It's like Zelda, World of Warcraft, bit of Mass Effect, all built into one. Pull and hold right trigger to access your abilities. I have Stormbolt abilities? That's cool. Alright. Boom! Oh, that's cool.
What are you?
I don't even know. I'm a magical undead rogue warrior who has the most glorious mustache that's ever been. That's who I am. Torn robes, some gold, a mana potion, serpent's venom. Alright, we're gonna take all this stuff. Spider webs. That could only mean... That's so cool, the little, like, lichen Or plants are just growing. But yeah, spider webs. There's another treasure chest. There's another RPG trope, which is always, it's good to know that the the genre is alive and well. All right, giant spider. Wow, that is a... That scream is pretty horrible. Ooh, a staff. So it looks like you're basically given all the main like weapon types early on, and you could maybe choose like your combat style after.
Maybe you could use that staff to burn a path.
Well, that's the plan. That reminds me of Ocarina of Time. Just... Yeah, I'm on it. Oh, they're fun. Okay. That seems to be acid damage. Spider screams are pretty horrible. Like they, I don't feel. I mean, they're giant enemy spiders. I definitely don't feel bad for them, but I don't feel great about it. Gotcha. Loot spider sack. Alright. Oh, they had some shoes. Bones and a skull. Alright, I'll take all that stuff. I think this is where I gotta go now. Or is this where I came from? This is where I came from. I think we gotta go this way. Out of my way, webs. I haven't figured out how, if there's like a lock-on system or it just kind of picks the enemy that's the closest to you. Yeah, that's the plan. Ooh, treasure chest.
Hurry, get out of here!
I gotta get my treasure chests. Who are you?
Die, Twatha bastard! Wait, you're not one of them. Insult! Get alive! And who's this?
Talk
You
slow.
were the well spat
find
out.
out.
You were
He came out of the
skull as
well.
I saw.
What?
A lot of good gnomes did.
This is where we part ways. Take whatever you want from this armory. We might have a few things that would fit you. Just make sure you get your shoes. We can hold off the Tuatha here.
You got it. I wonder where that 95% means.
I suppose these might be able to help.
Oh, persuasion.
Tuatha realize what you are. You'll need them. He's directly ahead, in his study. Just keep going past the top of the well. He needs to see you. Right now, you're the most valuable thing in his world. I'll see you on the outside.
Someone
If fate
sounds like he's
wills
having a
it.
bad day around here. Alright, I want to put on a plate armor. Yeah. Alright. Feel a bit more beefed up here. This game's getting remastered. That's great. By clicking R. Oh, cool. This game already looks really, really good. Again, I've never played this before. This is my first time going through. And I am quite impressed. Alright, so we got the well here. I'm not going to walk into it. That seems like a poor choice. Ooh, alright. Experiments are now successfully recreating bodies 97.5% of the time. Any missing limbs or extra fingers are probably how the original subject looked. Sure. Rather than a magical flux on our end. However, full revivification still eludes us, even with increased testing products. Are nothing more than inert lumps of skin and bone. Although the occasional spasm or twitch does allow hope of full success in the future. I know some of you complain that we should use cadavers and skip the corpse recreation altogether, but you must know we'd never be allowed to experiment with a subject's actual body. We may be working to recreate life, but that hardly allows us to desecrate the dead. Any further complaints can be brought to me directly. Femoris Hughes. Alright. So, they've been working on trying to bring people back, and it does not seem to be going well. I'm sure he'll be very happy to see me and my mustache in a few minutes. Yeah, I really did not expect the World of Warcraft vibes. Like, that is something that I was like, this is a console RPG, and it really does just throws off that vibe. I'll put it out there. This must be Mr. Hughes.
You've made it, and look at you. Even with all you've been through. The Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive me. You must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Femoris Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Alistar. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing, the Well of Souls, the pursuit of immortality. And you're my first success. If we only had the time, there's so much we might learn from one another.
Yes, what
Too
the
much
heck's
to
going
explain
on?
right now. The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know about you. Not yet.
Oh,
What's important
the ones
is
who
getting you
did
out of here safely. You're the
don't have
only
much left to
proof
say.
of what we've achieved here. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe.
Let's go.
Yes, you're right. I've got my notes, but it's most important that you stay safe. It's just that you're... Fascinating. Simply a stab. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what... Perhaps I should go see.
Sir! Mr. Hughes! The Tuatha have breached the lab! They're inside the lab!
Oh no!
No!
Good
We've got
dodging.
to get you out of here now! Quickly!
But my best friend just got killed.
Follow the path to the town of Gorhart. Find Agath. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter
He's
what
getting a
else,
lot of words in
stay
it. Right
alive!
there. Oh heck yeah! Go little gnome. Oh, I'm sad. I like that. I remember something his name. Oh boy. All right. Oh jeez. All right. Clearly, we need to leave. Want to move faster? Press A. Yes, I do. Ow. I don't know if you're... Oh, you're not a good guy. I don't know if my fire damage is doing a whole lot. Actually, yeah. Got him pretty good. Oh, there's another guy. Taste flame. Alright. treasure. I would, if in real life, I would never make it out of this tower. Not because I'm not a mustachioed power man from Beyond the Dead, but I would just stop and pick up everything along the way. Definitely not be expedient about my exit. Loot the corpse. Oh, there's a big thing in there. Let's have some potion. I'm suddenly feeling peckish for a minor healing potion. Yeah, that sounds delicious. That is not a pretty rock troll. Ow. Alright, dodging is the key to success here. Let's get rid of these plebs. Shield! Ah! Alright, one down. Ooh, resisted it. Alright, that makes sense. Pokemon has taught me rocks are decent at handling fire, so just want to get rid of this buddy there. Alright, let's switch to something a bit... Longsword! Should have known that wouldn't block the whole thing. Right, need to dodge more here. Got him on the ropes. Lightning will do. Alright, it follows Pokemon rules. It's also resistant to lightning. I think we got him. Oh, cool. Oh, that is cool. That is disgustingly cool. Squire's Ring. You have acquired a shard. Shards are used for sage crafting and can be used to craft powerful gems. What does that ring do? Well, let's put that on. I want to take a quick second to just say I am very impressed with this game. This is exactly the kind of game I love. Play a lot of Zelda. I play a lot of RPGs, especially action RPGs. I am quite not upset, but I wish I would have played this years ago. This is really, really fun. I think we're wrapping up the first dungeon, and I'm like, I want more of this. So, let's move on, and hopefully, more adventures await. Yeah, this is a fun time so far. Ooh. This is pretty. This reminds me of Fable a little bit. This is pretty. This is a much nicer than the corpse-filled spider rat troll maze that we were just in. Oh, well, alright, it's not all nice. But, the trees are nice. The birds are singing. Oh, an achievement! And I got level up. Oh my god, alright. I need to take a second here. Okay, you get skill points when you level up. And they go towards different things. Okay. Well, persuasion's always a fun one. It's in Knights of the Old Republic. That is, like, I put all my points into charisma because it's just so fun to convince. Actually, in Dungeons and Dragons too. Like, just throw all my points into charisma and just get all. I get to have my way because I'm so GD charismatic. So that's fun. What's a good... early on thing? Usually I go with anything that helps with health early on. Increases chances of reagents. I don't know. I'm having a look at chat to see if anyone has any suggestions as to what a good place to put skill points in is. I'll give chat a few seconds and maybe someone will say something, and if not, well, I'll pick one at random. Well, not random. I'll pick one I'm leading towards. So, chat on YouTube if you have an idea as to what I should pick at this point, because I'm a little bit not blown away. I want to get off to a good start. All right, no one's saying anything right now, so let's go with persuasion because persuasion is fun. Oh, I guess I didn't do. Oh, I didn't confirm it. There we go. Oh, what is all this? 3 points available. Oh boy. That is 3 skill trees all happening at the same time. A harpoon. Where's my... Ah, here. Shields. Finesse. And sorcery. I am definitely much more of the go in shields and swords ablazing type when I play these types of games. I don't, like I said, I don't play a lot of rogues, and I really don't play a lot of casters when I play these types of games. I'm much more the physical combat type. So I think that's the tree I'm going to put a bit more points in. So that looks important. What's a pass on? Okay, you can't. Okay, 2 of 6. I get it. And we'll put it in shields. Moves. Oh boy. So this game is an RPG with like a fighting game combo system. I don't want to go through all of this on the stream because obviously just going through menus doesn't probably make for the most entertaining watch. I might have to do a bit of research off screen just to make sure I get this all down right. But I think we're good to actually. Let's check quests. Speak with a Fate Weaver in Goreheart. There's faction. Oh my. This is not going to be a short playthrough. I think. Like I when I started the stream, I put part 1. Obviously, I wasn't going to finish the game tonight, but I'm really curious to see how many parts this ends up being. So something glowing though caught my attention. You have acquired a reagent. Okay, Ember Eyes. Neat. Oh. You seem to be having a bad day.
Thank Matharu. Another survivor. Are there any more?
I didn't leave any survivors.
I suppose that's a little bit of kindness from fate. May those
I'm
still
not going
trapped
for a
inside
dark side
rest
run.
peacefully.
I don't feel like a bad guy.
Morris Hughes was one of the greatest minds of our generation. The Well of Souls was a dream that was almost too good to come true.
Alistair.
This was supposed to be a nice isolated grove. So much for that. Who knows why the Tuatha hate mortals? Who knows why the Fae do half the things they do?
You shouldn't hate me. I'm immortal. I am back from the dead. Maybe I am a Tuatha.
The well was a beautiful dream, an end to death, a cure to tragedy. It would have made war pointless. It could have saved the world. We should have known it was too good to exist. Now our friends have paid the price. Stay safe. We'll be moving soon.
Watch your, yeah, take care of that guy. Seems to be having a bad day. As I send splinters flying in his general direction. I really like that it just kind of like, you broke something open, it just gives you what was in there. It assumes you wanted to pick it up because you smashed open the box. What is that thing in the water? Like a koi. But like a fantasy koi.
I saw you fighting there. We could have used more of you. Did they really have a troll?
Yeah, that giant rock thing.
I don't know how the Tuatha found us, but if they had a troll, it couldn't have been an accident. Fate was kind to collapse that doorway behind you, or they would have chased us into the glade. Fate weavers? Ah, charlatans. You swears by them. But I'll be damned if I trust my future to some cards.
Maybe those are the cards that we saw in the
Hughes ran off.
beginning intro.
I wouldn't worry too much. The old man's tougher than he looks, and he's always got a plan.
Reading the comments, people are stressing me to be evil and pushing me to go into the evil path. So I don't know. Does that mustache look evil to you? I think that's the mustache of an upright citizen who says words like bully and jolly good.
We started building here when they found Prismere in the mines nearby. Never thought we'd see Tuatha this far out west, though. They're technically a type
Hope you guys
of
don't mind me
wild
going
fae,
through the text
related to
options.
the
If it's
fae of
annoying,
the
let me
summer
know. I
and
can
winter
gather
courts,
the story
actually.
my own way. So.
Dangerous enough in the wild. But Tuatha also used them in their army.
Such a lot of voice acting in this game, which is really always
I never did trust
a
fate
fun
to begin with.
thing, especially
Tuatha are
like
the
just
worst
that world
sort.
building, right?
They waged some sort of holy war against humans and Alpha for years now. But the front's all the way out east. What are they doing out here? How did they know about this place?
I don't know. Alright, one more question.
The well was incredible. But it took armloads of Prismere crystals to keep the thing active. That's why we built it so close to
I
the
know this is
Stone
this is a
Candle
one-off. There's only one
They even
Kingdom of
put in a
Amalur
few
game.
tunnels to
The
deliver the
lore
crystals
I'm already
into the
feeling
well.
is like a mile
told them
deep.
it was-
Like I feel like this game is going
Looks
to
like
get
I was
like,
right.
really into its world, which I'm all for. It's just
Good luck out there.
it seems like it's got a lot of world building to it, which is really cool. Like look at this. This looks great. This is like an Xbox 360 game right now. Like it's a late Xbox 360 game, but like this holds up. Like so this is legit. Alright. The pulsing circles on your minimap indicate your quest objective. It'll lead to my current goal. It's like an open area too. Like there's like it's not just like a path to follow, which was kind of the impression I was getting early on because but it was in a dungeon. Why is? Oh, I can loot it. Okay. But I guess the game isn't as is definitely not a linear game. You can walk around, pick up quests. What is this thing? Shrine of Mythor. Temporary bonus. Ah, different deities. Oh, okay, those are the deities early on. Of course, I chose I don't have a deity, and I guess it's my little indicator is fantasy deer. I don't remember what each deity was of, so I'm not quite sure what Mitharu is the deity of. Oh, this thing doesn't look very happy with me. There's a lot of them. Oh boy, I am really surrounded here. Jesus. Yeah, these wolves mean business. Cutting them down, but they like took down like a quarter of my health already. I can't see what's going on here. Oh, that one only looks like another hit, but my timing's all off here. Oh! Oh, wow, he followed me into it. Teeth are no match for my shield, Wolfie. Oh, he is. There. Well, sorry guys. This isn't quite where I should be going, but I was curious. What is it? Ooh, looks like it's a cave. Stone Candle Mines. I don't think I'm ready to go in there yet. No reagents found. Alright. So let's go to where the objective is. And quick sidebar, it feels great to be holding an Xbox 360 controller again. This is an A+ controller. I like the PS4 controller, I like the Xbox One controller. The Xbox 360 controller is superior. It's just a comfy controller. There's so many plants to loot. Well, they don't have anything in them, but there's still so many. What's this little nook for? Why would you have a nook and nothing in it? Oh, he also has a great mustache. We're gonna have a mustache off.
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old Fate Weaver, eh?
You're the Fate Weaver. Hughes. He sent me to find you.
Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works.
We already know we don't even know he's dead.
Shame. He's probably dead by now.
You don't know that. Yeah, what makes you think he's dead?
The gods told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes' success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly. Although we did a lot of drinking after that.
Yeah, can you give me some help?
I suppose I could spare a little help in memory of Hughes. Or in celebration of his success. Whichever.
That's okay. I was dead too. I just woke up in the tower. What?
You're the one.
Point at
Then
me.
that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
Oh, these guys again.
Death is part of the cycle.
Oh, my buddy's fighting too. Perform special attacks and defeat enemies to gather threads of fate energy. How do I perform a special attack? Oh, wow. This guy, alright, this guy's beating us up here. There. Victory. Oh, more fighting. When your fate meter is full, the fate symbol will pulse. You can then use your fate energy to enter reckoning mode. Reckoning mode greatly increases your speed and attack power. It lasts until either your fate meter runs out or you fate shift an enemy. Press and hold triggers to harness the power of fate. Enter reckoning mode now. Oh boy. After you defeat enemies in reckoning mode, their fates will begin to unravel. That is cool. I don't know what fate... Move near an unraveling enemy and press A to perform a fate shift. This uses your remaining fate energy to destroy all unraveling foes and grants an experience bonus. Wah! Okay, that was cool. You gotta admit it, buddy. That was super cool.
What? How? What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that?
The game told me what buttons to press.
You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible? Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death.
Oh, that's nice. Is this why Hughes sent me?
That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes.
Yeah, most gnomes. Oh, I feel like this is a decision moment. This is a game-changing moment. Let's see if I'm just gonna check into chat real quick to see if I've got people. Yeah, do I? You know what? I picked no god for a reason at the beginning. I don't believe in fate. I'm gonna make my own path.
That's fine, but you don't have to. But I can see that you're nervous.
No.
Relax. This is what fate weavers do. I'll be seeing your thread in the weave of fate. Who you are,
I had
what
no
you've
choice.
done, where your path takes you. Or at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much.
You can't see my fate?
Fate's weave is always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out, but undeniably there. Yours is just... missing. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not. If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
Heck yeah. Oh. Oh boy. Alright. Unlock some destinies. Okay. Oh, okay. So I have to pick a destiny. And it looks like this is, yeah, this is the one that's already equipped. Yeah, but I've got these ones unlocked. And then these are other tiers. Okay. Do I have to set a different one? Oh, this is tier 0. I understand now. Alright. Let's go with a brawler. You're terrible at this.
I can see the threads around you, but they're shifting, changing so rapidly, I can't make sense of them. Normally the threads would guide my hand to the cards, and I'd use those cards to see your pattern in the weave. But it just didn't happen. They wouldn't focus. So either there's something wrong with me, and there isn't, or there's something very wrong with you. It could mean nothing, or it could mean everything. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that, or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry.
Oh, good. Go see a guy
I'll meet
who
you at
doesn't
his
like.
home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower.
So wait, you were just here drinking, and they're wounded at the tower, but you were just here having a wine, while I show up, and now you decide it's time to go help. Cool.
That's just it. I don't know if you've got one, but that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. I'll meet you there.
Okay. Let's ask about it.
You can find Arden's
Arden.
little cottage in the middle of Yulven. Had to move there when he got run out of town. He's a damned good fate weaver, but that doesn't make you very popular. Especially not in dark days like these.
I don't see what that has to do with anything. But, okay.
Once I was Agarth the Unyielding, the Blade of Avgrim. I wrestled the Colossus priestess and declined knighthood by the High King of the Fae.
Wow,
I was a
name
hero
dropper.
of men. But that wasn't enough for me. I joined the Fate Weavers, hoping to find a way to conquer destiny itself. Turns out fate is the one thing I couldn't fight. We are all threads in the tapestry of fate, measured, woven, and cut according to a great plan. Fate Weavers undertake the task of reading those threads. Our title always was a bitter lie.
The
since we
lore
have no
and the world
control
they're
over how
building,
that
I feel like
tapestry is woven.
it's
you do.
I almost get the feeling it's
And
like
when a Fate Weaver looks at your place,
if
in
you
the
have
weave,
no idea what Lord of
we
the
see
Rings
only
is,
the shapes
like
of what
it's
you
that
may
deep, and this
choose
is
to become.
one game. Like I get that feeling that this is like someone wrote out the entire universe this is in. I'm not going to be surprised if I run into like its own language
The
at some
Fate
point.
Weavers were once a great, unified order of sages from all the mortal races.
Just gathering
We
info.
foretold the destinies of kings and gods. But that power takes a toll. Nobody likes bad news. And all the news in the world is getting worse. The Order splintered long ago. Now the old traditions are all but lost. And all I foretell is the fate of my beer. And I see it being empty soon.
Come on.
Hughes was always an odd one. Curious and determined as any of his kind, sure. He never shut up about his work. But he always knew what was important. He didn't worry about dying as long as he knew he'd get the well working. The Tuatha aren't like any Fae I've ever known. They're cruel, bloodthirsty, and savage. Why, they're practically human.
Ooh.
What could this all mean?
Alright. Why is it got like a little like quest question? Like is it a quest question mark? Or is it just I don't wanna like
Still here, huh? Can't quite decide if you want to hear what the cards say, can you?
Alright. Just making sure you didn't have like a mission for me. Or oh maybe he gave me the quest, that's why there's a question mark there. Well, off we go on a nice country stroll. Picking up some Ember Eyes. This game is like I'm almost at a loss for words at how impressed I am with this. I don't know what I expected. I had almost no expectations, I guess, but like this is really, really good. Why don't more people talk and play this game? Like this is a really cool game. You discovered a lore
the
stone.
songs in halls of lore, their echoes none more grand than Olane's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring.
I thought I just picked up a ring. I clearly did. What did I just pick up? Huh. Any junk? No? Alright. But yeah, no, like more people should talk about this game. I really hope the remaster that is it's still a rumor, but it's like one of those like, yeah, sure, it leaked. It's not really a rumor. Is well received because this is like I'm like an hour and a bit in and I'm having a ton of fun. This thing looks okay. Doesn't look like it wants to fight me. I want the flowers behind you, so I'm just gonna like slowly walk over and wreck this plant. And can I pet you? No? Alright, I'm gonna move on. Goodbye. I also like the quick pickup. You don't have to like stop and like pick anything up. You just kind of walk by it and press A. Oh, a little town. Oh, okay. So looking at the map and just seeing like the exclamation points and all like the hey, there's stuff here icons, like that feels like World of Warcraft. That is like deja vu almost. You discovered a new location. You are now able to fast travel. Oh, yeah. I never checked the world map. Alright, so this is where I am right now in Dalen Tharth. Oh boy. Okay, so, oh, this is a big game, isn't it? So here's where I came out of. That was that place I was too cowardly to go into. So... And there's... Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, there's a zoom. Okay. Looks like there's, like, a handful of big kingdoms here, so... I think this is Dalen Tarth, Deader, Chloricon. There's so many skulls on the map. None of these places look nice to go to. And Alabastra, which kind of looks like Mordor to me. Like it's it's ringed by mountains and has these giant peaks in it. All right, so yeah, this is not going to be just a 1 or 2 part series. This is this playthrough is going to go on for a while. I'm excited. Like there's a game here, so that's pretty fun. Oh, hi Maverick. My cat is hanging around. So if you hear some weird noises, it's Maverick minding your business. Oh, something. We're all looking at something. What are we all looking at?
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on.
Greetings.
Talk to Herc.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this.
What happened here?
It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade. Likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure.
I've done that.
People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds.
Alright, so here's the moral choice. I want to help. This is a mustache of justice.
Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit... untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but... I'm a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, then we're back where we started.
Where will I find Eri?
She spends her days in the precipice overlooking the village. She doesn't think we're aware of her presence, but we most certainly are. I've spent most of my life dealing with them, but they aren't like us. Not at the core.
The sounds of
They don't
someone
know what it
writhing
means
in
to be a
pain in
man
the
who
background
sweats to feed his family.
as we
Gorhart
stand
has become
over
a
them
sort
having a
of refuge for
conversation.
those settlers who wish to live a life free of Fae. I don't see that lasting. Not with the war. Not with everything changing.
Tell me about yourself, Herc.
I'm the Warden of Gorhart, and a poor one at that. I've been
Herc
back
has
from the war
poor
for only
self-esteem.
6 months and been warden for less than 2.
Hi, Maverick.
Now here I am with an injured Fae on my doorstep. I'm a disgrace.
Alright. You don't seem to have a lot of nice things to say about yourself. What about the
We
village?
keep a precarious peace with the Court of Summer, one that's tested every day. I lie awake at night worrying what kind of disaster awaits me in the morning. But we're a good community full of good people. We have our eccentrics, sure, but we work hard and live quietly. That's the best anyone can do these days.
What is this Court of Summer?
Peaceful Fae make up the tribe known as the Court of Summer. They are led by a king in a faraway city, hidden from mortal eyes.
It is. I do find this really
That's
funny. This
about all I
person
know.
is writhing in pain on the
More
ground.
than
We're having
rumors and
a
stories
chat.
from my youth.
Tell me about yourself, Herc.
Our fate rests in the hands of a few chosen who fight in the east. You wouldn't even know it in Gorhart. We're miles away from the smoke and the screams.
Alright.
I don't know what the Tuatha will be doing this far from the front lines. It must be something vital to their interests. They're a
These
wicked
Tuatha
breed, though.
folk are really
And I pity the
interesting.
man who
They
meets up
obviously
with
they've
them in these darkened
they seem to be
forests.
the main antagonists here early on, and I don't really have an idea why. I mean, like, it's early on in an epic RPG. There's a lot of mysteries left to figure out. And yeah, just do a quick check on chat. See, mustache of justice. The world will know his mustache. You bet. This mustache will travel the world and bring justice to the many kingdoms of Amalur. New quest, building bridges. Press this button to pursue this quest. Oh, and then it goes into your top there. Okay, that makes sense. Chicken, goose, bird? A fantasy chicken. A fantasy chicken. Trying to figure out what all the icons on the top here mean. So this looks like it's the alchemy store. I want to see if I can sell some of the stuff I'm holding, because I got a lot of junk in my pockets right now. Hello.
You there? Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed any blood leaking from your eye sockets? I've been
not
noticing
today.
symptoms everywhere. No, this situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, then we could all be staring death in the face. What have I done?
What have you done? That sounds... Yeah, what symptoms?
Why
What's going
ask
on?
questions when you could never understand the answers? It's clear your prowess is not with wit, but with a weapon. If you must know, something of value has been stolen. An alchemical formula that, if released, could cause untold devastation. I see its symptoms everywhere. Only
I
my
saw Full Metal
apprentice
Alchemist.
Kat
I
and
know
knew of my work
alchemy
on
is
the
a dangerous
formula,
game.
but he's gone missing as well.
I'll help you.
I do not deserve such goodwill after what I've engineered. If disaster occurs in Odorath, it will be on my head. I'm not sure where Karth may have gone, but I knew that before he came to me, he found shelter in the ancient chambers of Agnor Hall, an Irathi ruin east of Gorhart. Once you've ensured Karth's safety, you must learn what's happened to my formula. When you do, destroy it. It's the only way to keep us safe.
You got it. Where's Karth?
He always spoke of his time as a wastrel living in the abandoned halls of Agnor Hall, the Irathi ruin. People say it's haunted, but people say many things.
Yeah. There's probably no fantasy monsters in this fantasy world. Don't worry about it. Tell me more about this Agnor Hall.
The villagers believe it's haunted, but I have a feeling that's a ruse devised by the Red Legion. They mean to terrorize these people into submission, and it's working.
Oh boy. Alright, you got a lot to say. Let's ask a
I
couple
fear
more.
for his life. Karth was gifted in a way that I've witnessed in only a select few. If the Red Legion has him, there's no telling of how he'll be treated. Farewell.
Do this. Oh, there's people here. What's over yonder? There's a big red or yellow. It's a big yellow glowing circle up here, and I'm just kind of curious as to what it might be. Oh, I can loot the dresser, but that's not a nice thing to do. See, I like that. It's not like in Zelda where you can just like walk into someone's house, rob them blind, and they're just like smiling at you. I'm just trying to figure out what all the icons mean on the map, because I don't know them. All right, you can use your weapons indoors. I'm not gonna rob this nice lady. She seems to have bigger issues than being robbed right now. Hello. What's in the basement? Oh, what is this thing? Use alchemical lab. Let's see if I can... Alright, I can't. Actually, maybe I'm giving up too fast here. Oh no, I don't know any recipes. Alright, interesting. So there's like crafting and oh, temptation. Temptation. There's no one around? Is that skeleton? Oh, sorry. There. Nothing to see here. Oh, that chicken. Yeah, I'm doing good. Don't worry about me. What is this? Loot desk. Oh no. All right, I don't want to pick a fight. I'm really liking this morality system where it's like. Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm really liking this morality system where the game is like, yeah, you can rob this person, but that's not a nice thing, and there's guards watching you, and there's potential here. A little quick story. Last time I played Knights of the Old Republic, the original one, I'd started it out on a light side quest, and it was going really well. It was, I went through the first few planets, and I was a good guy. No one did cause any problems, and then I got to Korriban, the Sith world, and I actually became corrupted. I was trying to be like, give answers that were a bit more true to my character, and I just eventually just became dark side. So maybe that'll happen here as well. Who knows? So let's see what's in this place. This shop. You guys have a lot of flour.
Welcome to Gorehard, the last settlement before the Feylands. How can I fill your pack today?
Let's shop. That's what I'm here for. And let's sell. Alright. Probably... I don't have any junk to sell. I've got tons of armor, so we could probably get rid of the torn robes, this tattered shirt, these ragged leggings. Oh, it's I read miscellaneous as music, and I was very confused for a second. Definitely says miscellaneous. Alright, that's all I want to sell. And I can't afford anything, because your prices are outrageous. But I suppose it's not just like the rags I'm wearing. There's a few things I can afford here, but I think I'm good for armor right now. I don't really... That's an expensive backpack. Oh, and you can buy back your stuff. That's neat. Alright.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And I won't rob you, but I want to see what this is about. Looks like a blacksmithing forge. And I have a bit more options here, but I don't have any or all the components. So.
Hello there.
Hello. What are you?
Are you here for a weapon? Going to earn a lord's favor in this ridiculous war, are you?
Sure. Oh, repair. Alright, and you can repair your stuff individually here. I don't have anything that's like too beat up. So I don't really want to spend tons of cash yet on stuff like this. Longsword. Not right now.
So long.
Goodbye. Hello. My cat wants my attention, so I'll be back in 2 seconds. And I'm back, just in time for the loading screen to end. I looked over and the cat was eating something that didn't look like she should be eating. It was a cardboard box. So, Maverick, why are you eating cardboard boxes? I feed you. You have kibble. I feed you. And the cardboard. Ooh, hospital slash bar. The perfect business. So I'm just going to go through the rest of these buildings here, see what they're all about, and then that'll be it for this part 1 of this stream. And then next time we'll venture forth into the next big quest. So we're picking up quests.
Be
Now
careful in the forest.
you got it. Let's talk to this guy. Oh, and that's
Times
his.
are hard,
He's got
but hard
a legion
times
he's
can
with,
pay if you're
or a
willing
faction.
to take risks. If you
Ooh.
have the sword and stomach for this sort of work, we could use another strong arm among the warsworn.
Tell me about
Some
the
may
Warsworn.
try to color it with fancy words, but we're warriors for hire, the best in these lands. You'll find
Mercenaries.
those who have taken the oath are held in the highest respect all over Amalur.
Well, this sounds fun. I'd like to join.
You could head straight to Shieldring Keep and pledge your sword. Might work, but a commendation from me would carry a lot of weight. To earn it, you must do something commendable. There are 2 brothers, scoundrels of the Red Legion, named Osgar and Medgar Krast. Bring me proof you've dealt with them. I'll pay in coin and my good word.
Alright, we're gonna mess up some Red Legion bros.
Osgar hides somewhere in the woods north of here. Medgar was last seen east of his brother's camp. Bring me their Legion daggers, and I'll pay with coin. And
I was going to bring
join
their
the
heads on a plate, but alright, daggers it is. Let's ask about the Red Legion. Where are
A
these?
name taken by some lot of scoundrels to glorify their thievery. A name breeds fear and doesn't die like a man. But killing the men who use the name is a start, eh?
I like the way you think, Orst.
It's busy today.
Can I order a drink?
Pull up a stool, stranger. We don't have much, but what we have won't leave a hole in your pocket. Are you here about that Fey girl they found outside?
I was here for a beer, but, sure.
All I know is what I've heard from others. They say that the fair folk possess powerful nature magic. That would explain the beauty of these woods.
Tell me about yourself, Data.
Nothing of interest to tell. I'm just a simple farm girl from the
This is
plains
the-
of Erethel.
This is the
I
most
left
humble
home to
town.
go
No
and
one
travelled west.
takes themselves
Found myself here in
seriously.
Gorhart.
You know, you got the captain of the town guard. I forget his title, but he doesn't think he's good at his job. Data here doesn't think she's. It's a very humble town. Don't brag here. Oh boy, you do not just. I was hoping you sold like drinks, not like weapons, expensive weapons too. Let's see what we got here. Alright.
Stick
Goodbye.
around.
Stay alert. Bandits are everywhere.
What's this health icon thing? I can loot the bookshelf. Doesn't look like it. Didn't look like it. There was a negative consequence to it, so why wouldn't I? No, what is this plus icon? Unless it's like upstairs or something. Is there an upstairs? Like, I feel like there is. Well, oh, here we go. Hello.
I am Katrin. Do you require my healing touch in mind, body, or both?
I would like some healing. Actually, do I need any healing? Well, it's free, so... Oh, I don't need it. That's why it's free. Well,
Be
goodbye.
careful out there.
Can I jump down here? No. I think a little shortcut. Alright. We got some quests. Let's see if there's any more buildings to check in. And, yeah, we'll pick up some quests, get ready for next time, and set out on an adventure. So, I hope you guys have been enjoying this. Again, like, this is my very first time playing this game. I've never... I've only been hearing good things. I've never actually experienced them myself, and so far I am really impressed with what I've been playing. So, yeah, off to a really, really fun start here. So I think there's only... Oh, this is treasure chest here. Loot special deliveries chest. Yeah, special deliveries sounds like it's a mechanic that I haven't figured out yet.
Don't believe Father Dinwell. Mitharu is a god, not a mortal. She is all of us, not some. Insist that St. Odwin admit monks of all sexes and races into its ranks.
I'm gonna take those. Alright, let's have a look at the map. Local map. Look like the quests show up on the map. I think they're all in the quest log, and then you set your main quest. Whew. Alright, let's go see this yellow exclamation point, and that'll be our last thing of the day here.
Content to live among the light.
Welcome to St. Odwig's perpetual mission. I would invite you in, but the Order has been too trusting in the past. We try to learn from our mistakes. Although, one never knows what might be a test of faith. You have arrived just when I am in need of aid, so perhaps Mitharu is at work.
You need aid?
We at St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence on this hill. It's not been without its challenges. The call of the Feylands does not fall upon deaf ears, and many of our youngest don't have the will to resist. Take Brother Egan, for example. 2 nights ago, Egan ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned. We must find him before anything happens.
I will help.
Mitharu be praised. His order reigns supreme. Brother Egan was last seen northeast of here, just off the road near the Fey ruins. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with open arms.
Might end up joining a lot of factions at this point.
Egan was last seen in the woods outside the walls,
you did
just
say that.
north of the village.
All right.
Goodbye.
Sounds like we're heading north. So, so next time we'll pick a side quest to get going with, and that'll be our adventure. But this has been my very first hour and a half, roughly, with Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I really enjoyed it. I'm just having fun playing this game right now. So, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be back for part 2 next week, and then if you guys tune in tomorrow, we got the podcast going up at 7 p.m. So, yeah, so make sure to check us out at linkcable.com. You can find me on Twitter at acedamore14. And yeah, so this has been fun. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next week. Bye.